welcome back.
That's right, we've returned with more Klonoa!
Alright, so now we're in World 3.
The spin-off of the main title. I keep forgetting that the first one was called Door to Phantomile. I didn't realize it was a 2D platform release on PlayStation like 95.
Yeah, it started off.
That means the Klonoa franchise is freaking 30 years old now.
Yeah.
Damn. And again,
people are going to complain that it hasn't come back, just like every other fucking series. So
well, I did also learn, I was looking things up. Apparently, we're planning another Fantasy Reverie, Oh, cool! Time explosives.
I just love to grab the fucking thing, man.
Oh, I see the moment you grab and the timer starts. Ooh. I guess you'll have to do some platform where you have to get to them fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I learned apparently they were going to do a remake of the second main Klonoa game as well. But because of the poor sales of the first remake one, they decided not to bother.
No one gets complaining if there's no sales, I guess, but...
Yeah.
It's a combination of A and B, I suppose, but then again, you're trying to sit here and tell the consumers you're buying a product, mindless or whatever.
Hey, what was the name of the big franchise that Namco was working on at the time? Or one of that they had that was like... I can't think of a lot of the big titles they had.
The only thing I can think of that Namco has is just... They have like a bunch of...
I would say there's like fucking Tekken, I guess. Wait, is that Namco?
Yes.
Okay, good, just making sure. I was trying to make sure I didn't mix up the company with their fighting game franchise. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's no friggin' place to fall your... Oh wait, there are places to fall your death. I keep forgetting! Damn it. Gotta say. Oh, use the boom to clear obstacles. Oh, like that rock wall. So they do need to destroy things. Maybe they keep managing to evolve the concept more and more. Imagine you have to grab an item to have certain blocks disappear or reappear. Like a switch, you have to keep grabbing repeatedly. Ugh. That just sounds weird. Oh, it's gonna have different time limits depending. Oh god.
I don't know what it is.
I was gonna say, where you need to jump on top of them with the other one? Or throw them across and... Okay, use that to get up. Ah, right. I was saying, you can't jump on top of them, can you?
No.
Oh, okay. Right.
You can't jump on top of enemies, you're basically...
Damage.
Yeah.
Right, right. Of course.
On top of these are solid objects. Not enemies.
Enemies are not solid objects. You have to grab them and throw them. That's all you can do. I say, at least for what little I saw of the freaking gameplay of the first game, it looks actually pretty similar to how this works. At least with the whole enemy grabbing and throwing mechanic.
Yeah, the first game is... Like I said, the core of this game has been very consistent throughout the series.
I say, was the second one a 3D platformer or no?
No, it was relatively the same as...
Okay, they're pretty much all 2D games. Okay.
Yeah. Think Crash, in that sense.
Right.
Where it's solely kind of a 2D game, just like everything else is.
Right, right, right. Of course. As to be expected. An up arrow. Oh, let me guess. You throw an enemy into that, and then they get redirected. Oh, no. Okay. Oh! Chain explosion, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's what I would have told you. Okay, right. I keep forgetting there are tutorials of this, but you don't need them. I want to learn everything by trial and error. That's my favorite way to play. Look like a bumbling buffoon, but I will learn. No matter how long this takes me, I will learn. Yeah, I don't really know. It feels like Namco's kind of like almost gotten a little obscure at this point. I feel like they do more like a lot of support for other studios.
They're mostly known for either the anime games, or at least now it's just focused on Tekken or whatever. But then they also have,
They support Nintendo with numerous
they also,
their projects.
like, the big thing that they're known for was supporting From Software.
And FromSoft as well, yep.
They themselves haven't really done a whole lot.
Yeah, I feel like they just do more support work for other studios now. And I guess they have other smaller studios that do ports of some of their other games. Like having, you know, remakes of both the first two Pac-Man World games, having the Klonoa games, at least the main two, coming to modern consoles. Imagine there's other studios that do that. Oh, that's an object. You have to leave the room to freaking regenerate it. Of course, because objects don't regenerate while you're in the room. Ah, right. Ah, you can also do it that way. And nice to know you hit them in an object, they blow up immediately. Grabbing them is what starts the timer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying, other than those, I can't really think of a lot of the games that Namco has worked on lately.
They worked on some of the Zeno games, I think that's mostly just the... I forget which ones it is. The Zeno... I think it's Gears or Saga.
Huh. Man, don't look at it like... Oh, I'm only looking at basic Namco. Before the merger. That wasn't what I wanted. And they are part of Bandai now, that's right.
Yeah. That's a thing. We're proud to announce that we merged again, and for the benefit of everybody, we fucking lied.
God damn it. Oh, right, Soul Calibur! That's another one they have.
Yeah.
They got two strong fighting game series. The last main game that Namco did full publishing, producing, and directing for, and developing for was Ridge Racer 6 on the 360, before they got merged with Bandai. I'm really curious to see a lot of their games. I don't really know a lot of the games they've done lately.
The only thing they've done recently is what? Tekken, and that's it.
Yeah, that really is it. Bandai Namco video games. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I want to see stuff they did, not their partners. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, the Tales of series is them too. Right. Because that's one of the only other major series they still have that they're fully doing. I gotta find the last 10 of those other gems. No, there's 5 of them. Tales of Zillia Remastered is the last game they did. Oh yeah, technically Once Upon a Katamari was them as well.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting they have Katamari. Which are apparently the new ones. You know, if you like Katamari, you'll like the new one.
Yeah. Never really was big in Katamari.
Yeah. I know the developer's a little quirky, the main guy who created it. I know he's well known for saying that he apparently hates the idea of video game sequels.
You know, in a way, I don't completely blame him on that front.
Yeah, there's certainly merit to
Especially
that.
when so many sequels just seem to be...
Oh yeah, they also, yeah, a lot of the anime games. Digimon Story Time Stranger, I heard it's pretty good.
Because that's a... I don't know how much of that is Bandai and how much of that is Namco is the thing.
It's done by, I guess it's one of the developers they kind of have under their banner called Media Vision.
Yeah, I just locked myself out.
Oh, they also own Supermassive Games. We're the ones who did Little Nightmares 3, which apparently, by the way, sucks. Oh no! Died to damage. Shit. Ah, checkpoint from the beginning of the room.
Because I locked myself out.
I see. I see. So you get checkpoint based on when you enter the room if you die. Okay. Ow.
Because I pushed the friggin...
The button too soon?
No, because I pushed the box too far away and couldn't
Oh.
reach it. So
Oh,
I
okay.
myself.
Oh, I see. Ooh, man. Alright, we got everything else we need here now. Just have to get that... Oh, we have to get the one thing again. Oh! That's what you have to do. Okay. And we got Little Nightmares 3. I don't know if you heard, but apparently it sucks. Because, what is it? The,
studio interference or whatever?
Different studio made this one, not the one who made the first two. Supermassive Games, not to get mixed up with Supergiant Games. Supermassive Games, they're the ones that did Until Dawn. The Dark Pictures anthology, which I've heard is pretty bad, I think. Man of Medan. Those games. I remember those are pretty mixed, to my understanding.
I've heard of Until Dawn, but I didn't really hear great things about that game.
Yeah. That's the weird horror. That's the weird, like, highly graphical visual novel horror game. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So I'm mixing up with another one of those fucking horror titles that's mainly on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball games as well. Shadow Labyrinth, I forgot about that game. I heard apparently they have been updating that game to make it better. Rose actually want to revisit it, because apparently people did not like how frustrating it was.
What game?
Shadow Labyrinth, that Pac-Man Metroidvania thing.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was weird. You basically were like some sword fighter going through a world. You basically had like the quote-unquote puck you could use to basically like get around certain terrains or like Pac-Man mazes you can do and shit. It was something that was shown off during one of the Nintendo Directs. Which, well, yeah, people were somewhat hyped for it and then it ended up not being that great. Wow. Damn, that's a tough jump to make. Is there a way to like get an enemy up there?
I think I might know what the answer is.
Like, you like... Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Guess that would be the closest thing you can do. Oh, actually that would do exactly that. I was thinking more complicated. That's even easier.
Alright, then what that would be out of here.
All the From Software stuff is them too, which, that's right. Elden Ring Night Reign got announced DLC. It seems FromSoft is now going really heavy into a lot of the frickin' PvE stuff. Instead of just doing the pure Souls-like experiences they've been doing. Well, I guess they're trying to expand stuff a little bit, try to focus more on the battles, I guess, but... Eh. Not really my thing.
Some people have been emphasizing the combat for the series in recent games since Dark Souls 3, and it's just...
Yeah.
Most people don't really care for that. And those that wanted to play the tryhard stuff are probably those who never played any games before.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, they just don't have any platforms anymore. I was gonna say, I keep forgetting a lot of the stuff that Namco has. It is mostly, yeah, anime games. That is a lot of it.
That has more to do with the fact that it's part of Bandai
That's right.
than anything else.
Namco just has a thing here or there. Tekken 8. Frickin' Dragon Ball Z games. Freedom Wars Remastered. I kind of forgot that was a thing. And I don't really know much about Freedom Wars as a whole. Oh, that was Dimps. The original Freedom Wars was on PS Vita. Huh. Alright, and mobile games as well. Go figure. Mobile games was really starting to feel like the absolute death of this industry. Because everybody's starting to adapt mobile gaming practices, they realize how much money there is in that.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing games with their phone. They are so willing to spend money on this. We gotta get in on that.
Because most people don't want to play console games or whatever.
Apparently. Unless it's freaking Call of Duty. Or FIFA. Those seem to be the big two.
That's because most people don't really don't really buy any other games besides those annual releases.
Yep. Well, Battlefield 6 came out this year as well. And apparently, well, people are liking it.
Outside of the campaign and some stupid progression stuffs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The rest of the game is good.
I know they tried their Battle Royale thing is apparently mixed, because, you know, every shooter's gotta have a Battle Royale now.
Single player was kind of garbage.
Yeah. Well, can it be as bad as freaking Call of Duty's recent
I
campaign?
mean, Black Ops, it's still bad, I'd say, but Black Ops 7 is a different kind of bad.
Speaking of campaigns and first-person shooters, there was another trailer for Metroid Prime 4.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
The fact there are other characters involved now?
I mean, I know some people are complaining about it because it's no longer Metroid, but there's a part of me that does kind of not completely hate.
And yeah, it's nice to have other characters get involved. You know, some people are like, oh, it's just a feeling of isolation. There are other characters here. I think it's also the fact that one of the characters shown in there was also
A guide character, essentially, and it's
somebody who's like really annoying. Like somebody who seems like a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, because everybody loves having bumbling idiot characters all the fucking time. Laugh at the idiot, because we don't do that enough in fucking media.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sure it's only a small part of the game, but, you know, gameplay-wise, I saw the trailer looks pretty good.
Gameplay trailer-wise looks good. The only thing that really scares me from a game perspective is the bike.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't devolve into something
I hope it's not a massive portion of a game, at least.
Yeah. Because let me just say it like this, I don't know if you're familiar with Arkham Knight.
I am aware of that,
The big complaint of that game, essentially.
the Batmobile
Yeah.
basically overshadowing, like, the main gameplay loop that was been there, that was basically perfected with Arkham City.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there are some people that prefer the simplicity of Arkham Asylum.
They like the scale of Arkham Asylum, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Because some people would argue that city's too big. And to a certain extent it is.
Right.
I don't blame them.
And that is a fair complaint to have.
I mean, you've heard me...
Yeah.
You've heard every bit of my ramblings on some of the criticisms I have of open world games, and how everyone just kind of rubs them off.
Of course.
Like, we get it, shut up, you don't like open world games. It's not that I don't like open world games, I don't like open world games.
The approaches to a lot of them lately have been frickin'
time wasting.
rough. Yeah.
Speaking of open world games, I'm gonna eventually get to freaking. Well, finally finish one of the games in my backlog in Hollow Knight, including all the DLC stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. I feel like all the DLC should be in there already, because they kind of, at least the console release, they basically just have them all combined with whatever version you get.
Yeah. I ended up liking it more than I thought I would.
Yeah, it takes a while to get going. Once it gets going, it gets a lot better, but yeah, but sometimes the game's just a little too frustrating in some moments. I have heard that's a problem that's basically worse in Silk Song. Like, basically the general consensus I've heard, it's basically more Hollow Knight, it's great, but not as good as the original.
I heard, like, they make the runbacks and stuff kinda...
Yeah. Like, they didn't... Well, honestly, apparently one of the mods kind of made something very clear. A lot of the extra difficulty in the game comes from using Hornet. Because her physics are different. Somebody modded putting the original Hollow Knight in the game, apparently makes it a lot easier.
Let's put it this way, one of her abilities is, when she goes down, she goes diagonally.
Yup. Yeah, I know.
That,
what little I've played, I've had to get used to that a couple times. I'm like, alright, this is kind of annoying.
like, playing as Hollow Knight wasn't all that bad. The only thing that was really throwing me off was the ability that I could actually, you know, strike to the ground to bounce off of it.
Yeah.
That was, like, the one thing I had to keep, like, making sense out of in my head.
Yep.
But hearing about the,
Oh! It's so cool. You're just going again! Oh, God. Yeah, I know, I played through Hollow Knight, and then I went through Ori and the Will of the Wisps. There was one segment, I kept trying to smack off these objects to, like, think I would propel myself. I was stuck for 5 minutes, like, am I just not timing this right? And I learned later, it's like, oh, you can just jump off these. God damn, I keep thinking of Hollow Knight, but I keep trying to smack these objects that look poisonous. They're not. Damn. But, yeah. It's weird, man. Honestly, the combat is the more frustrating thing with that game for me. I don't know. It's just, I guess, it's the enemy gauntlets just kind of overstayed their welcome for me after a while.
It depends. The only one that really tested my patience was the last one because it was the final boss, or the final boss of like the optional gauntlet. I didn't mind fighting him. It's just it had to be 10 fucking rounds, and then the last one was just here. You gotta go all 9 rounds again just to get the right to fight the last boss. That was actually to me.
Yep. That's what some people really like, apparently, but yeah, I don't get it.
I don't like the marathon aspect of it all.
That's what some people really like about frickin' Souls-likes, though. They test you over very long periods of time.
Yet the truth of the matter is most of the Souls-likes have a bunch of RPG mechanics that make them more catering in some regards. You're not really at the mercy of the game in a lot of ways. And if you are, it's more so because you're at the mercy of the game's bullshit.